Everything's fine. It's a good thing that music's not playing. Wait, the music playing. No, everyone hurry! Everyone get inside! The sky is coming down! Also, the 8-Bit Show is coming on. Hurry, everyone get inside! For the 8-Bit Show.
Hello and welcome everyone to... Is it the 8-Bit Show? I think that's what you said, right? The 8-Bit Show?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 7 to 8 bits of a show.
Yeah. I'm your host, Frankie1029. With me today are my lovely co-hosts, as always, Coffee and Corn Dogs. And
Who's that?
That's you.
Ah!
I thought you might have forgotten for a second, and clearly you did.
Never heard of such a person.
And Two Littles 505.
Who's asking?
The internet.
Oh.
Hello,
Okay.
internet. Hello, Two Littles.
The internet people?
Oh, yeah. Something.
The internetians?
The term, what is it? Netizens?
Netizens?
News organizations used to say that. Oh, God. The worst.
Yeah, that's a terrible branding.
I still hate that, like, user interfaces are still sometimes referred to as GUIs. Ugh.
Uis?
GUIs.
Oh,
It's GUI. Just say the fucking letters,
Well,
please.
So much passion.
I'm sorry. I hated it. So it just sounds dumb.
Gooey. I like
Gooey.
Gooey.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing pretty gooey.
Feeling pretty gooey.
I hate you all.
Feeling like a graphical user interface.
Classic.
That's good, I guess.
It's not, but we'll make it, I guess.
Are you user friendly?
No,
My good chum.
I could barely use. I guess I work as good as any other software that comes out nowadays. Broken and buggy.
Mm-hmm. As it
Under
should be.
optimized.
If you're lucky.
Graphics are great though.
Mm-hmm. You do got some good looking graphics.
Yeah.
Talking about that ass.
Looks almost
Back it
real.
up.
So on to HR and video game mediation.
Indeed. Hello, Duck World. Welcome in. Yeah. You guys got anything new going on?
Not really.
No? Nothing exciting?
No.
Nothing not exciting?
I mean, it's just working.
Yeah.
Getting close to taking a trip.
Mm-hmm. Holiday air travel.
Yay.
When are you leaving again? What day is that?
Christmas Eve. Yeah,
Christmas Eve. Okay. Oh yeah. That's gonna be an adventure.
Because it was cheaper to leave on Christmas Eve than any other day around it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
By like $200.
Jesus. Yeah.
And also, while I'll be gone a week, I didn't plan on going for a whole week, but it was also like $200 cheaper if I just went for a full week.
Yep. Yeah, figuring out air travel is something.
It's stupid.
Right. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's something I wanted to mention, but now I can't fucking remember. It's been a long week. Let's get into the news since I can't remember.
Okay. Maybe all the good news will make you remember.
Yeah. Good news.
You got good news?
Right?
There's some good news. There's some good news.
I think there is some good news.
Well, that's good news.
That's true.
It will be. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll start it off because I think I want to end with the last thing that you put into the notes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got like an even number of stories besides the game of the year stuff, which we can do at the end, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw this. I saw the article, but I didn't check it out because I'm not a big fan of Shenmue. I haven't actually played through the games. Maybe I would be if I did, but I'm not. Anyways, so there was a video that surfaced that people were saying looked to be like a legit leak. And it turned out that not only is it not real, but that now the developers were threatening legal action for the quote-unquote leak because it looked to be misusing and like intentionally misleading people. I don't know. I looked at the trailer and this does not look like a legit trailer either which way. like it was pretty involved and there's some stuff in there that I think, you know, it could lead people to believe, but there's some just really jank parts to it. I was like, there's no way that this is something that a developer would put out. I guess I should
be willing to put out as a trailer.
Yeah, like there's just like there are parts that had like perfect lip syncing, right? But other parts like zero at all. So
yeah,
it's like that's not exactly trailer worthy.
No, I mean the two types of trailers we typically get to, if you like when you pay attention to the medium, at least, you know, you got your like storyline trailers, which are typically just what we always get for announcements and stuff. Those like heavily CGI, not if any gameplay in it. And then we'll get like later on when it's closer to that time, they'll start showing off gameplay.
Yeah.
And that's how it kind of goes. But if they're showing off gameplay, they've got everything else nailed down. Yeah, it looks
exactly. And even what they're showing off in like you said, like the reveal trailers or whatnot, those sections are usually pretty damn polished because
they're not showing off. They want to get people hyped for a game. You're not trying to show off. I've seen people do like early launch trailers where they like to be honest and open about where a game is coming from. Yeah, but you're definitely not getting that from any developer like Shenmue. That's usually like early access, independent developers.
Indeed.
One guy making a game who just kind of wants to like show people what they're gonna buy.
So that little bit of news came out, and the person came forward and said that they didn't intend to create anything with any malice. They were just trying to have some fun. And I think that's
fan trailers get made all the time for stuff.
Exactly. And I
don't think there's anything ultimately harmful.
No, and I don't know if like they were trying to pass it off as it was legit. I don't know. It's interesting because there's so many trailers that you can find for movies and whatnot. Probably for games too.
Some of them are labeled legit. Like kind of hard to tell just off of the bat. I mean, you got to kind of pay attention. Most of those you can tell once you pay attention to like what channel it's coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the channel is pretty clear that like, hey, these are all just fan-made things.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a thing, but hopefully they won't be trying to nail this person down because I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But
no, fan-made stuff shouldn't be that big of a deal. You should actually you should be like what they usually do, which is embrace that stuff.
Yeah.
There was like a fan-made thing recently that got like a whole bunch of praise, even from like the Helldivers. Helldivers 2 had like a short little CGI short film. It was praised by the developers. Markiplier is doing that whole Iron Lung short, or I don't even know if it's a short film, but he's doing a whole Iron Lung fan-made movie, basically.
Okay.
With a little bit more production behind it than most fans would get, but it's still kind of under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
He's a fan of the game and went out to make this game just because he's a rich asshole who has a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, no, I think,
not to speak shit of Markiplier. I think he's fine. He seems fine. Seems like a fine person.
Yeah, no, I think the things like this, they you know, I understand like it might not be, you know, there could be things in there that like developers are like, oh well, we don't want that to be like shown off as us or whatever, or maybe, you know, somebody hit on, you know, a story plot that maybe they do want to tell, but they don't want that to seem like, yeah, that's definitely what's going to happen, or, you know, whatever. But I think, you know, just overall, it should be something that, you know, the studio can be like, yeah, that wasn't us. It looks like it's a fan. It's some clever stuff, and just know either A, we're not working on the game, or yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know if they needed to jump to this right away. Because like if it would have been like one of those like YouTube channels where that's like all they do is put out all these fake trailers all the time, obviously just, you know, trying to make money off of those IPs, that I could understand. But
what's worse is the AI ones that have started popping up.
Oh yeah,
all the fan made trailers and stuff. I think that's fun. That shows like, hey, fans want to engage with this. Their Dreamcast, you know, all that stuff. But AI has gotten to the point that it's such easy to throw out that stuff that it's no longer even like creative.
Yeah, right. You know?
Where it used to be like creative cuts and edits to make that possible and stuff, and now with some of the AI stuff, it's just looks worse and all the creativity is gone. Yeah.
Right. That was the other thing that I noticed. Some of the cuts in that trailer were pretty bad too.
Yeah, believe me, they're gonna get that right if it's a real trailer.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Let's see. I got news.
Do you?
I guess this is more of a little update. We talked about it last week. Warner Brothers and Netflix deal thing going through. I talked about how I was a little worried about the game acquisition side.
Oh yeah, as everybody was.
Yeah, it turns out I had all right to be.
Yep.
They were asked recently, the co-CEO, Gregory Peters, was asked recently about the game side, whether the assets enhance or accelerate the success of the gaming side. And his answers were pretty vague. He said, well, they definitely have been doing some great work in the game space. We actually didn't attribute any value from that from the get-go because it's relatively minor compared to the grand scheme of things. They like what they like what the studios have done and stuff, but they do make it very clear that like that wasn't
a driving force
considered in this, which should be terrifying in its own right. Netflix has not had a great record recently. I mean, they laid off staff at Oxenfree and Night School Studios earlier just this year. Warner Brothers hasn't been doing great either. They outright closed Monolith Studios, which was a big thing earlier this year we talked about, who did Shadows of Mordor and stuff. But they've had a whole number of flops, Warner Brothers, including Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
So like, none of that's been doing great, and this just leaves more concern from their responses. And there's a little worried that they'll either switch it to just making like Stranger Things and their famous IP connecting games, and that's all that they end up doing from now on. Taking Warner Brothers games back to a time when that's all they were doing was crappy licensed games.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully not, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. What happens with this deal, since it's like crazy under scrutiny. So maybe it won't go through, but I doubt it. I am pretty sure it's going to go through.
Yeah. It'll take a while, and unfortunately, everything just seems to keep getting monopolized by just a few companies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is I think something where I can see from Netflix's side that they do need to compete harder all around. They've lost pretty much everything. Like their library is so small compared to what it used to be. Just
well, and they don't do a bad job with films.
No,
I mean, there's a number of films that not all of them. Obviously, they release a lot of movies and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
but
the problem is
there's a lot of them that are like have become critically acclaimed movies.
Yeah. Well, I think they like. So if you look at their original business model of just like repackaging videos from studios, like they can't do that anymore because all these studios have their own streaming services now. So that's a lot harder to do, and they have to get into the space of making their own media. They have to compete hard on that if they want to continue having subscribers, because like, let's face it, like these studios, they squeezed Netflix really hard. I mean, it used to be a thing where I didn't like, I wasn't looking to pirate because I could find almost anything I wanted on Netflix.
Yeah, well, Netflix used to have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that throughout the whole course of it. All these studios started taking back their IP and then releasing their own streaming service. And now the streaming services have spanned out way too far.
Exactly.
I mean, there's something to be said about all of that, but with the also the monopolization of all IP and stuff. I'm not even just talking about this acquisition. It was the same thing with Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. Same sort of concerns,
Yeah. So I mean, I do hope that if this deal goes through, that it does pan out well for Netflix, because maybe that'll mean that they will actually give the gaming division something or another, or maybe they'll just sell it right off to somebody who actually cares. That would be cool too.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, I got Activision. You guys heard of that?
Activision?
Small company, Activision.
Never heard of it.
So they have announced that they have some plans for the Call of Duty series going forward. They're changing their strategy, and I thought this was interesting because they basically said that they don't want to be iterative anymore. They actually want to let me see if I can find the quote here. Call of Duty has enjoyed long-standing success because of all of you, a passionate community that demands excellence and deserves nothing less. We also know for some of you the franchise has not met your expectations fully. To be clear, we know what you expect, and rest assured we will deliver and over-deliver on those expectations as we move forward. We will no longer do back-to-back releases of Modern Warfare or Black Ops games. The reasons are many, but the main one is to ensure we provide an absolutely unique experience each and every year. We will drive innovation that is meaningful, not incremental. while we aren't sharing those plans today, we look forward to doing so when the time is right. So it sounds like they don't just want to dial it in anymore. At least that's what they're saying. They used to feel like they did push things back in the past. But now I don't know. I haven't been interested in a Call of Duty game. Like even the slightest interested for a while. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I haven't played since like Black Ops 2, really.
mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. It's something that they could do more with that. They have A, the resources, and B, they have the team to do it, right? So hopefully they actually do something meaningful. But
yeah,
we'll have to see. Maybe not. Only one way to find out.
I mean, we'll see. I think what's interesting is that they've recently, what was it? I can't remember what sports one. I think it was FIFA. FIFA's no longer going to be doing a yearly release either. They're moving on to, there'll be a yearly update that you can purchase instead of the full game.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
It was a while back,
mm-hmm.
Which would have been before this announcement. So it kind of has me curious if that has anything to kind of do with that, like.
Well, I wonder if they're just seeing either like a really big kickback from fans, where like.
Well, I'm wondering if the sports fans are starting to get tired of it, because I mean they are literally releasing the same game every year with like an updated roster.
Yeah, exactly.
Rarely do the mechanics switch. Rarely does anything get added substantially.
Mm-hmm.
So I think doing an update is smart, and then like every 5+ years or whatever, come out with a new one with better mechanics or physics engine or whatever else you can upgrade.
Yeah.
I think that's a smarter approach than releasing one every year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's something that I think if they don't respond to, then yeah, I feel like either A, sales must be going down probably across the board for them, honestly. Because they're just not being competitive. They're just rehashing the same old shit. So if they don't start doing something to appease their fan base, then they won't have a fan base eventually.
Yeah, I think I think it's fairly smart. Games like that, like we get tired of it, right? Like at a certain point, you can only release the same game. Like it needs something different in order to be like a new game. Otherwise, you're just releasing like the same stuff. Call of Duty has been like almost especially egregious with that, with like even a lot of the same maps just being brought back over.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're just paying for like a new game is literally just getting like a few new maps because all the older maps are returning anyways.
Yeah, right.
So why not just like have a big update for your game?
Agreed.
It also keeps those like players around long. That's why like games like Counter-Strike 2 and stuff like that are still relevant today,
Mm-hmm. And it's got to keep those development costs down too, right?
Yeah.
Has to be cheaper. Maybe not. I don't know. Feels like it should be.
Probably. Maybe it's probably all that investing into AI.
Oh yeah. That's the future,
Yeah, we got to spend all that money on something that's only going to go so far.
Yeah,
and eventually burst and leave a whole bunch of people out of a job.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got another cool little thing. Lost Boy Interactive put out a press release. Lost Boy, who's done like a lot of, they're like one of those like support, mostly support studios.
Mm-hmm.
And they've helped put games out like Tiny Tina's, Borderlands 4, Diablo 4. They've helped on a whole bunch of those big AAA titles before. But they apparently, in their press release, they say that they have reached a mutual agreement with Embracer Group to return to an independent, founder-led ownership. So they were able to buy themselves back from the Embracer Group.
Good.
Which has been a big thing. We've seen a lot of studios try and get out.
It's the way to do it, honestly.
Sean Nevins, CEO and co-founder of Lost Boys Interactive, did say that this moment represents a return to who we are. We are grateful for the collaborations and the experience of the past several years, and we are especially grateful for the deep support and foundation afforded to us by our friends at Embracer during these difficult times. As we step into independent again, our focus is simple: do great work with great partners, support our team, and build the kind of studio we set out to create from day one. This transition has given us clarity and direction to move forward with purpose.
Nice.
So that's cool. I'm glad to see them be able to get their studio back from something as that's not a great foundation to stand upon as Embracer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being able to own your own studio, not have it controlled by somebody else. That's just the way to go. Honestly,
I mean, it's
like
big
I understand,
on its own, but
like,
it's only just become like a bigger thing. You know,
Yeah.
like it's always been cool, big, but now like with all these companies spending all this money on AI and go ahead and firing all these studios and closing studios because they're spending too much money on that.
Yep.
You're not putting yourself on rocky ground if you have to owe anybody anything.
Yeah.
Any one of those big companies.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So taking
Yeah,
it back
good
is
on
a good
them.
way.
Mhm.
I like that.
Me too.
What else you got?
Nintendo shares. They have taken a bit of a stumble. Yeah, so apparently there's some worry about electronics, not just RAM. But this also is a concern
chip
for
manufacturing in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Is at risk.
Keep in mind, these companies that make RAM, they're also the ones that are creating flash storage, you know, all the SSDs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all tying together. So yeah, Nintendo's forecast, they I'm sorry, they upped it from 15 million to 19 million for Switch sales recently, but they're not making that. The expectations of what they're going to be able to do, it looks like they're not going to live up. However, I think Nintendo's still in a pretty good position. It's gonna probably just be a minor setback, but I think more importantly, it's almost like a kind of the writing on the wall for other companies, because this is just what you're gonna see around for tech companies, at least for companies that are making gaming hardware, consumer hardware. Prices are going to go up, their stock's going to go down, and I was going to say we're going to make America great again. But yeah.
Maybe try something else. maybe a different saying. Just no specific reason.
Yeah.
Just nope.
Nope. So yeah, what this means for, you know, the next iteration of PlayStation, Xbox, and more importantly, the GameCube, because that's not coming out for a bit. They're probably still being manufactured right now, which means the prices on those are going to go up. Even before they've announced it, so we'll see.
We could be in big trouble. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, if you didn't foresee this before, that's kind of silly and on you. With the big push into AI, it was only like a matter of time.
Yeah.
Not that it's a good thing, just is what it is.
Yep. Indeed.
Let's see. I got something else, I'm sure.
You do?
I do. This one's a bit more nerdy and for nerdier people than just games. Magic the Gathering just revealed their new Marvel lineup. Which they kind of revealed the whole Marvel thing was coming with when they did the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
Which was lackluster. A lot of people were not very happy with the Spider-Man. And so hopefully this will. They're hoping that this kind of fixes a number of that.
What was the issue with the Spider-Man stuff?
Well, a lot of people said that it was like a little lackluster when it came to any like integration of the theme. And then it was weak on mechanics. It was only in set boosters. They didn't offer like anything else. So they didn't offer like a lot of the Universe Beyonds come with like commander precons or even like starter deck stuff. Like the Final Fantasy one came with a whole plethora of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they did announce with this one that this one will be coming with at least 4 commander precons. They announced the first precon set, which is the Fantastic Four. They also showed off a whole bunch of other cards, including the Incredible Hulk, who actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or at least like a beast, monster.
Does he look incredible?
He looks mean. He looks very, very mean. I don't know. I hope for the best for it, especially after the Spider-Man one was just like as lackluster as it was. Hopefully they find a better way to like incorporate the theme into like Magic as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just saying like it just kind of throws a whole lot of things off when you're like you bust out the spell card, you know, New York hot dog stand, which doesn't kind of flow into anything.
Unless you really like hot dogs.
I guess you could make a hot dog themed deck.
No, because there's not enough of them.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
See, if they would have released some like Precon Commander or something like that with it. At least the Ninja Turtles one has one Commander deck coming out. Shit. That one also has me a bit worried, but we'll see. The previews for the Marvel stuff doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah. They look cool. I like them cards.
But yeah. Looks like they're pulling pretty deep from the Marvel catalog. One of the cards they showed was Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh, wow.
So
I appreciate that.
Pulling out some old school.
All right. That's cool. Cool. Next up, I got some sad news. If you're into Kirby, specifically Air Riders, developer team is going to be disbanding soon. Game updates are going to be ending. So
That's pretty quick.
An end of an era. I know people really liked this game, so
I thought it did pretty well, and that's
I don't know.
pretty fast.
Yeah, maybe it didn't.
I guess it's not too bad because it's like it's still playable.
Yeah.
So nothing to stop you from playing it. It's not as big or as sad of a deal as other games, I would say.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunate if you're still hoping for like any bit of support, or if it's not running well for you, or you were hoping for more in general.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did say that there wasn't going to be any DLC for the game, so
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, then I mean, you can only work on a game for so long, especially like that style of game. It's only going to improve so much, really.
Yeah, I think this really just boiled down to the plans they originally had for it. Regardless of whether it sold a lot or not, it sounded like, yeah, this is just a little one-off shoot. And I don't know. I did hear a lot of fanfare for it, so maybe that means that the next iteration might see something more. So yeah, we'll have to see. But
well, I mean, you know, if the game's running good, it's not like anything stopped. I guess the online service, right?
Yeah, no.
Which I don't know how many of their fans were actually playing the online service.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
so I imagine a lot of that is much like a Mario Kart game where you're playing either with friends or just by yourself.
Those are the two options.
Really? I mean, people can play online, obviously, on that, but
Yeah, you can play with your enemies too. You don't just have to play with friends.
some people, like, I'm not trying to say that, like, your friends on online aren't friends or whatever, like, type thing.
Oh,
But
yeah,
just,
no.
I think those games
people
are
aren't
geared more towards, like, having that couch experience with your friends.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
All that good stuff.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So I can see like the online service maybe not being as worth it for them to like keep going.
Yeah.
And like we stated before, with like the game preservation, it's like the game is still in a very much a playable state.
Yeah, no.
Very much still play with your friends. You can very much still play all the courses. So take that when you think about how sad it is that you still have all that.
Right.
They didn't pull an Ubisoft and just close the game completely.
Right.
Like The Crew. Which they've now like backtracked and all like The Crew 2 is never gonna be like that. Well, why'd you do it in the first place? Fuck faces.
But
anyways,
yeah, just a little bit of sad news there. So
that sucks.
yeah.
You got anything else?
Yeah. Don't you have something? No?
Oh, Rockstar thing.
Yeah.
Rockstar news, right?
Yeah.
I haven't talked about that yet. Which has just been crazy. Of course, this is all more updates about Rockstar firing the 31 employees.
Yeah.
Which has now gotten the attention of UK Parliament. They even had meetings, which apparently did not go very well. The meetings apparently almost didn't happen because Rockstar wanted the Parliament to sign an NDA.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they were like, no. All three of the people who went were like, absolutely not happening. apparently that they ended up working the deal without that. But in a statement from one of them, they were not impressed with the meeting and still walked away very unclear about why these 31 employees were let go.
Yeah.
In a most recent statement, Rockstar have come out to say, almost in the same vein as them disclosing secrets, is that they were revealing specific game features from upcoming and unannounced titles in a public forum. Of course, as we know already, most of that is like not true. First off, not a public forum. Period. It was a unionizing forum. Sure, they talked about other like games and stuff, but none of it was upcoming stuff. Apparently, of course, now with there being like actual litigation and lawsuits, they're gonna have to prove most of this.
Yeah.
They're also claiming that the server in question had members of press and competing developers. One thing to keep in mind, again, this was a unionizing thing. The two people in question, one of them, who they're claiming is the press guy, did write a couple articles a number of years ago, but is definitely not a journalist and is not in this server under any of that capacity. They're there because they're members of the IGWB? Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
IWGB.
IWGB.
The Independent Workers of Great Britain.
Yeah.
And they're there in that capacity. As is the other person, also a member of the same union. And they're there to help discuss unionizing, as that server would be set up to do. So they're just kind of doubling down on the server thing, which seems like it's just going to have to come down to court. The IWGB did put out a statement after Rockstar, stating that Rockstar's latest statement is littered with falsehoods and disinformation. They have given multiple and conflicting reasons to explain why workers were fired, as if attempting to reverse engineer a rationale for the dismissal. Once again, they have chosen to mischaracterize workers speaking about the working conditions in a private forum as leaking information. It is hard to understand this statement as anything but a desperate attempt to deflect from the global scrutiny they have come under over the past month. From UK Prime Minister and the House of Commons to the game developers across the world erupting in protest, all eyes are on Rockstar and their lawless attack on the people who make their billions. So yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the real thing. If anything was inadvertently released or said that somebody could glean some sort of information from, all that really means now with Rockstar doing this is that they are calling attention to it. So if you didn't want that to be found, well, you fucking failed.
I mean, it's so like
it's
you
stupid.
would think even to for the public part. Okay, you didn't keep it to them, but you had a UK Prime Minister come in to do an interview thing, and you couldn't even show them. Like if their statement on coming out of that and still being unclear as to why they were fired is astounding.
Yeah, especially since you're taking it
that
this
was a
far.
private meeting.
Yeah,
They could have showed them any bit of it and been like, hey, look, this is why. These statements right here, this is what was on the Discord, and this is why they're being let go.
Yeah.
And it would be a clear case. Parliament would have nothing else to say. They'd be like, look, nope, they're under, it was all right. But that's not what's happening, is it?
No, and at least if they did that, there would be a chance that whatever they didn't want to be released, coming to light to the general public, there could have been a chance that it would have remained that way.
Oh, the prime ministers would have been happy to keep certain bits under wraps.
Exactly.
They're not going to sign no NDAs because that's not how that works.
No, yeah. But
they have to go. They first off have to be able to go speak about it to the rest of Parliament.
But if the word
sign an NDA, they can't do that.
Well, it depends on what the NDA says, and also I don't know how NDAs work over there. But there are some things that, like, even if you're tied to an NDA here, you can't strip that away from people. True. But again, I don't know how it works when we're in the UK.
I just think it's appalling, and it shows that they have to be lying in some sense. Otherwise, that meeting with Parliament would have gone completely different.
Well, it's just so odd because it's like if you are worried about, like, your main concern, clearly this all hinges on there's information that we don't want the public to know, that people are we fired these people because they have released some sort of information that could let other people know. And now it's like, okay, well, you're looking at going to court where all of this stuff is going to come out. You can avoid it. You can avoid going to court by showing us your evidence, right? Like, if we think that it can be buttoned up nice and neat, then cool. Here's your out, and they don't take it. Then yeah, either they're lying, or they're fucking idiots. Like, I don't know what else it could be. So
no,
yeah.
I mean, it's clear what's going on, and they're just trying to, like, legally rationalize it.
Well, again,
but they can't prove it. Is the problem.
I don't think it is clear, because I can definitely see how, if they believe that somebody, like it could have been something really small, right? That somebody said something about, not realizing that they were possibly releasing information about an upcoming game that can hint at something, right? Whatever that may be, whether it's a game title, a release date, anything, all of that can be covered under, like, yeah, you cannot release this out into the public, or that could be grounds for termination, right? It can be something super small.
But that's all in the assumption that this is a public forum. It's not a public forum. That's the thing that they keep also mischaracterizing. That Discord server was not a public server.
Well, I mean,
it was a private server.
Again, I don't know, like, there's different ways that you could look at legally what public versus private means, right? Again, that's here in the US. I don't know how it outlines there. But it could be a privately hosted forum, right? But it could be something where anybody could gain access, right? You're not necessarily, like, yeah, it might not be open access, but maybe you just have to sign up, right? I have no idea. I haven't looked at it in that aspect, but there's a lot of different ways that you can define that. So I don't even know if that's necessarily the biggest part here, but it's just, if you're wanting to say that, somebody is inadvertently, or you believe that, right? If they believe that somebody has said something that is under NDA or whatever, it's under contract, it's privileged information, then they could be jumping to it, right? But they could honestly believe that it could hurt their bottom line. Then they could just be being idiots about it. They could be wanting control. I don't want to say that necessarily that they saw that they're joining this group and that's the reason why they're firing them, and they just want to reverse engineer it, like the statement said. Like, yes, that is definitely what it looks like, but I can see the other side that they did believe that they have something. That doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that they're still fired for a legitimate cause if that's what they believed. But I think there are, especially considering the argument that they're giving and the lack of evidence that they've given to Parliament, there are clearly, for lack of better words, some idiots that are working there that are giving up this bullshit.
I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's one of the most blatant shows of like union busting that I've ever witnessed.
You're saying that there isn't a possibility that somebody so dumb out there said, look at this,
No.
they're giving up information here, even if it's like the smallest bit of crumb.
No, I think they went and looked for that, and there's more than a few reasons. First off, there's a law that comes into place in UK involving unionizing, and if they would reach that point, the 31 members would be more than enough to start the process of unionizing on their own. It didn't get to that, and they fired them before that. There's too many of those like coincidences of them being really close to that like finish line of actually being able to like vote for it and stuff. For that to be like not the case. This was a form based on the union. Like that's what this whole thing was for. And it's the 31 people in it who were trying to unionize that got fired. Not anyone on the outset, not anyone like I think it's the most blatant, at least in my opinion, it's the most blatant one I see. I guess it'll go all the way to court and we'll find out, but I don't see it as anything else.
No. Okay, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Is that I'm not saying that they didn't like start looking at these people because they're unionizing, right? Like that's clearly the reason why they're looking at them, but I don't think they fired them without any sort of like, hey, here's the reason, right? And then
yeah, but I think they're falsifying all of that, and they're trying to say that, but they have no like at a certain point, especially since it's going to court, they're going to have to prove this.
Yeah.
They're going to have to prove that those messages that they're fired for exist.
Mm-hmm.
And then why wouldn't they have just shown those messages to Parliament? That would end this whole thing. All lawsuits and all. It would be dropped right then and there.
Well, what I'm saying is that somebody thought that they had a reason to, and maybe they it turns out upon larger scrutiny after firing them for this reason that maybe it didn't actually equate to a reasonable reason for firing them.
Oh, I think they would have realized that beforehand and wanted to try anyways.
Nah, there's so many mistakes that there's so many idiots that are like, oh yeah, this is the exact thing that we can do. It happens in HR all the time, and you know they go ahead and fire somebody, and then it turns out that yeah, that's not a reason that you can fire somebody because you had this other thing in your head, like you're looking for a reason, right? And so they take it a step further where it's like, okay, maybe this could be, but it's not actually.
I mean, we see almost the same type of thing happening with that. Like, obviously, they're two different scenarios, but you're seeing like the same sort of like defenses and stuff that have come out of that whole Crafton and Subnautica thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's like using CEO like, oh, they're doing this, and yeah, the other side being like, oh, they just don't want this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's more or less the same thing going on, only this time like in both scenarios the leading problem, Crafton and Rockstar here all seem to be like clearly in the wrong,
Oh yeah. Either
with
which way.
Grafton, obviously, when you're starting to try and find a way, admitting to the fact that you were trying to find a way, even through asking ChatGPT how to get away with not paying these guys $250 million.
Right.
It don't look good. Of course, they have a whole bunch of other stuff, and there's minute details that are plenty to go over with that one. But I think this one's just even more blatant that Rockstar, like, hugely fucked up. They tried to figure out a way to get these guys fired because they're unionizing. They tried to do it in a way that wouldn't be union busting. And the one that they chose just ended up being, like, mostly made up.
I don't know.
Like,
I
Turns
hope
out that that's not actually how that kind of works.
well, thankfully, the UK does have some pretty good employment laws.
They do. They have way
So-
stronger union laws than, like, we have.
Oh yeah.
Well, pretty low bar.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's fair. We don't.
Peanut has better employment laws.
Here, Rockstar would just get praised for their strong work ethics and
Right.
firing all those lazy union wanters.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
If they want a union, it just means they don't trust the company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which they shouldn't.
And that hurts the company's feelings.
That does hurt the
Yeah.
Be clear on that. I don't see it as anything else but, like, I've watched a lot about this whole thing, so, like, I've now watched, like, interviews and stuff with the guys out there protesting in front who work there. A couple of the ones who were, let go from there.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the 31 people let go. And I can't see it as anything else but, like, blatant union busting.
Oh no, I think that's still what it is. I'm not saying that it isn't.
Because these guys, like, the people they let go aren't, like, unprofessional people. These people understand their business and they understand, like, their NDAs. It's not like they're naive people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just... Boo, Rockstar, you suck. I hope GTA 6 bombs.
It won't.
It's not gonna, but I can hope.
Yeah, you can hope. Like, I mean, why even have a game hype of the year?
I hope it
Most
comes out
hyped game of the year. Like, no
I hope
shit.
it releases with, like, a game-breaking bug that they didn't catch, but here's the thing: it's not like right in the beginning either. It's like 10 hours into a game that it happens that they didn't catch. That way, you piss off everybody.
That would be good. Last up, let's do this Game Award stuff.
Oh, didn't you have one more?
That was it.
Did you talk about the Bethesda thing?
But that's the thing. What Bethesda thing?
Did you not have that in your...
I don't think so.
Yeah, the Doom and Quake developers. Unionizing.
Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's right. You did the Rockstar thing. Sorry, we actually had a lot of the same stuff. It seemed like. Which is why I
wanted
rushed.
to wait.
There were so many things that I was like, "Oh, Christian
I waited
has this.
until
Christian
after
has
you
this."
posted. If you noticed, I waited till
I
after
did.
you posted.
I did, which is why I was like, "I'm doing it now."
I waited till after you posted because I had mostly everything you just had as well.
So yeah, Doom and Quake developers, they have formed a quote wall-to-wall union over at id. So yeah,
They
unionized with the
elected
Communication Workers of America. Actually, this is pretty cool. I did not fully understand this, but Microsoft has made a pledge that they will let their workers unionize.
Well, yeah, this is like the third or fourth, even, under Microsoft now to unionize.
Mm-hmm.
Since they made that statement.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. They're totally taking a Switzerland approach to their employees wanting to unionize, which I think that's what they need. I think every company should do this. Because the company
shouldn't think it's like a downside on them that their members want to unionize or some sort of
what I think they need to realize
to them.
Yeah, what they need to realize is that this could be a positive for them, because then they have an avenue with which to communicate with their employees
properly.
Yeah,
without there being ever an issue.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't say ever an issue. Well, less chance of an issue.
Not in the same sense that like one-on-one communications can go.
Exactly. So yeah, they're doing it. I'm really happy for them.
Me too.
With all the stuff especially in Microsoft, with companies being shut down, as they're focusing on more AI stuff, and I don't know, the whole game division seems like crazy in the craps. So this is really good for them. Super happy. Hope more developers are able to do this in the future. So yay
unions. I love to see it.
Right.
And I like that Microsoft is just basically signing off on any of the ones that want to. They're like, yep, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Here you go. They've made it really easy. That's why they've had so many startup since they made that announcement.
Right.
Because they've held true to those words, even, like it's one thing to say that. You have a whole bunch of companies saying like, oh yeah, I don't mind if they unionize, it's not the problem. But at the same time, they, post pictures in their bathrooms about how you too can get a PS4 if you didn't have to pay for those union dues.
Yeah.
Notice they didn't put a PS5 because still no one can get a PS5.
Anybody want one anymore? I mean,
no one cares. Yeah, I guess on to Game of the Year.
Yeah.
The big show of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Keighley and his love of video games that he gets to share with us monthly. Or yearly.
Yep. Yeah, yearly.
And then like also troll us a little bit. He trolls us so much. I swear. He's the king of trolling people. Some big winners. Some sore losers.
I feel like there's one big winner.
With the French.
Yeah. I did not agree with every single award that they won.
So I think I kind of talked about it like before the awards and stuff, is that like I think they got nominated for too much stuff, and I would have liked to see there be more spread.
Yeah.
But that's also not how the Game Awards kind of work. The way they come up with the nominees is just a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch of people who work in game journalism's like algorithmed most chosen games. So it happens like this, but I do think it leaves space for like a whole bunch of games to get overlooked.
Yeah, agreed.
But that in itself, I think it's just kind of going to happen with award shows.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it happens with like all of them.
The streamer awards, I don't agree that happened with. Well,
I mean, when you're looking at like So like I think ones that go under like a little different, we've talked about it before, different judging and stuff like that, definitely become like a better award, like the Streamer Awards or Dice Awards is another one where, you know, they have a panel of judges.
Yeah.
And not just everyone in the games journals.
Well, I mean, the Streamer Awards that's like everyone gets to vote. So,
well, yeah, you're gonna end up with different ones, anyways.
yeah. And I don't necessarily think this is a problem. It's just the way that the video game awards are ran is that these the invites go out to people and they vote. You know, it's the panel is it's supposed to be, you know, developers, journalists, people within the industry. And I don't think they ever I don't know if they do, but I don't think they release a list of people who are doing the voting and the judging and whatnot.
For the Game Awards?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's because there's not like a one list of people.
Yeah.
Who was it? I've seen like Alana Pierce and a few other like people in the game industry who have like done them, and speak about how it works. And it's like, was it Alana worked for, I think, Rooster Teeth, or one of them is. She was working with them, and like basically that company gets the like, hey, we need this. We're coming up with the nominations, so pick your best game for these categories.
Yeah.
And so they give that, the questionnaire part, best game things and stuff, to the whole staff, everyone in the place. And then everyone writes down, and then all of that gets collected, and then it's like the most games in those categories.
Yeah.
Like, so it's a lot of people. It's a big collection of people.
Yeah. But it's a smaller list for the actual judges, right? Like the nominations is broad, but the judges
I think
are
it
lower.
all uses those.
It's all the
things.
same.
I think it all comes down to the ones that are voted most, because it's a popularity contest. They don't have judges.
Yeah. No. I mean, that's all these things are.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Do you want to give us
the same thing? There's no specific judge. I got the winners.
Yeah, do it.
Do we want the winners?
Yeah, give us the highlights.
All right. So very quickly, the ones that people know and care about. Esports game was Counter-Strike 2. Esport athlete was Chovy. Esport Team Vitality. Best mobile game, Unamu Sume. Pretty Derby.
It is Pretty Derby.
Content Creator of the Year, Moist Critical.
I don't know.
Most anticipated game of next year, Grand Theft Auto 6. And the big game changers of the year were Girls Make Games. There's a quick list of the things no one cares about. Just kidding. Mostly.
The Girls Makes Game bit was the only part that I was like, okay, cool. I'm down for this.
That was nice. I mean, that's always a nice thing to see in all of them.
Yeah. Well, like, especially with all
here's to the people of the community.
There's been so much toxicity for women. Like, I feel like, yes, that is always a thing that is going on in the gaming community, right? But I don't know.
You know what I liked this year is that it felt more like a true award show. No one was getting like rushed off stage. The music wasn't playing over people to like hurry them on, like happened in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. You go on too long. I just feel like nobody really went on too long except for, who was it? There was somebody where They had two people that talked. Now that was the only time that I felt like, you know, they might have gone past their time or whatever. They're usually given like what, 30 seconds to a minute, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a certain point that I'm sure they would start playing music, right? I mean, even like
Yeah.
other award shows do. It's just like in previous times, it's been like they push them along quick.
I don't know.
It was like disturbing. I think not last year. I think it was the year before. It was like disturbingly fast, and like everyone was getting pushed off a stage before they could like finish.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like, okay, so we're here to celebrate, but here's your trophy. Get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. I still didn't feel like it was like as good of a award show as it could be. Like it just, I don't know. It was still just like a one big giant marketing campaign.
Well, I mean,
because
it kind of is.
Well, yeah, no. I know, like that's the goal, right? But the thing is, and this is why I don't like watching the Game Awards, and I usually skip over it, and we'll just read, you know, the winners.
You know how much the like running a trailer during the Game Awards is?
No.
I looked this up, by the way. I went on a little hunt. To run a 30-second trailer, it's being reported this year to have costed just under $500,000.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
To run the longer ones,
Yeah.
even more.
Oh yeah.
So I think that shows, so like, because there was a whole bunch of controversy this year about trailers they showed, and like the one that they showed at the end not being like, because it's supposed to be the big reveal, you know, the last trailer shown. But this year it was kind of like underhyped. Everyone, it was like, well, that wasn't all that cool of a reveal.
Oh, I think it could be for some people.
I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was all right, fine, but that seems to be a like consensus, though. There was a lot of people who were like,
Yeah,
okay, so just
I can
another
see
hero
that.
shooter. But
Is it a hero shooter?
that, I think so. It looks like one.
I thought it was supposed to be an MMO.
I think it's just supposed to be a hero shooter. They showed it off like a hero shooter. Anyways, they showed that.
Well. So getting back to what I was gonna say before you cut me off, the problem that I have here is that it felt like, again, and this is how it is every year. So like, you know, take it how you will, but they only give like acceptance speeches for, you know, the biggest awards or whatever, and like at least half of them are just quick announcements that are done in between trailers, right? I've always hated that, and it feels so disingenuous, because then it ends up being that there's more time spent on trailers than there is the actual awards, and that's what feels shitty about the video game awards. Again, I know that is totally what they're there to do, so you know they're hitting their fucking marks, but it's just something that, ugh.
Well, yeah, I mean, they hyped that part about it, is that there's all these big announcements, and the show around, at least like, especially the first part of it, like they're like before the actual show begins, they go through all those like smaller ones, and sometimes a quite like rapid fire mention. And I think some of that comes down to too is like getting the people there.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of people who just don't show up.
Oh yeah.
It's not like it's the cheapest thing to go do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, also that's how the Game Awards is making its money. That was part of my point on like bringing up how much it costs.
Yeah.
There's a like, they're making their money by selling those like trailer spots. So they need that. It's not going away.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to go away. No. It definitely makes too much money. So
Yeah, like I said, 30 seconds for half a mil.
right.
And there was more trailers in there that were more than 30 seconds.
I just feel like they could still make plenty of money by just letting, a lot more of these categories have like a real chance on stage. And that would actually, for me, make it feel like more of a legitimate award ceremony.
Yeah. I mean, even the like Oscars and stuff, though, they do have their like smaller categories that get run pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. No, it's true. I also hate that.
Award shows are only so good anyways, right? Like,
yeah.
I at least think like it's cool that we get to see upcoming new things, get hyped for stuff.
So yeah, what all did the French walk away with?
So Claire Obscure won best independent game, which boo. I don't think you should have won that one. But I discussed how I feel about that. But I don't think they had the right to be there.
Yeah.
Either way, they won best independent game, best art direction, best debut indie game, best score and music, best RPG, best game direction, and game of the year,
and best narrative,
and best narrative. Yeah.
That's 6, 7? 1, 2, 3,
9.
4, 9? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I guess technically 9, because the best performance went to Jennifer English from Expedition 33.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So yeah, they stole it.
Yeah.
By far. Did anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, they were also in like 2 other categories that they didn't win.
Yeah.
Either way, best family game went to Donkey Kong Bonanza. Best adaptation went to The Last of Us Season 2. Best action game went to Hades 2. And I'm pretty glad about that. I think it should have won that.
Yeah.
I actually think that should have won best indie game, but it also kind of doesn't qualify. So I'm a hypocrite for that. Best ongoing game went to No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky finally got one. Rightfully so. Best audio design went to Battlefield 6. Games for Impact went to South of Midnight. Best fighting game, Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. Best action adventure game went to Hollow Knight, Silksong. Strategy game went to Final Fantasy Tactics, the new one.
The new old one.
The new old one. Yep. Best sports and racing went to Mario Kart World. Best community support went to Baldur's Gate 3. Best VR game and The Midnight Walk. Player voice was Wuthering Waves.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I never heard of it before. I don't know if I actually want to check it out, but.
And best multiplayer went to Arc Raiders.
All right, now to the good stuff. The trailers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many good trailers. Well, there was one good trailer.
I thought there was a few.
Yeah, but Andrew could remember
Only
any
one.
more after one of them.
Yeah.
He forgot
there's
all
a
the other
couple.
games.
Probably.
What about Tank Rat?
Who?
Tank Rat? Where you're that weird little tank, and it's like you got some AI talking to you. Felt like Portal meets Horizon Zero Dawn meets World of Tanks, I guess.
We've seen it. We'd seen it before, Andrew. It's that one where you play like the robot that can take over a tank.
I thought you guys had talked about this before.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
That does look like a fun game. I did. No world premiere to me there though. Yeah, I was aware of it. Yeah.
Well, can you name any other trailer, Andrew?
Well, there's the new FOTOR.
Yeah, Fate of the Old Republic. That one's exciting.
That's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's neat.
I think it's super awesome. Also, it has Casey Hudson back.
I agree. I think it's neat they're doing a new Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. What else was there? Well, that No Law looked interesting. There wasn't really a lot to see there, I guess, though, so I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure exactly what's there. I don't know. Yeah, were there other trailers besides the Total War trailer? None worth anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
Sorry, God.
That was a big one for him. I was like, I watched it, and like he ended up waking up after the fact, and I was like, oh, I gotta show you something.
They finally did it. It's been speculated for years.
Mm-hmm.
And you only have like a couple more years to wait, probably, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure just a few years.
I don't think I saw something that said that their plan is to release it before 2030.
That was.
Oh, somebody else?
That was Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Okay.
The only thing we got for Total War was a Q&A that they did fairly recently, in which they said they'll be doing a round table next December.
Okay.
Or maybe this December? I don't know.
Or maybe.
There's a developer roundtable dropping on December 16th.
Interesting.
And for the Fate of the Old Republic, that's where you're getting the 2030, which was Casey Hudson saying that he's not getting any younger. Wants to put the game out quickly. So that's where that came from. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although I also thought that No Law looked cool.
I think it looks
and from
okay.
the developers, it's being described as the open world first person shooter role playing game with the immersive sim elements, where your choices will matter.
Choices always matter.
Yeah. They want to expand on their known quality, which Neon Supergiant is rich story drenched neon, colorful characters, and big choices.
The biggest.
Each time you play through are multiple paths and different ways to play the game. You focus on stealth or go and guns blazing.
I like blazing guns.
I like blades and stuff too.
One thing I saw that I thought was really cool this year through a lot of its trailers and a lot of the reveals were just like a whole lot of single player rich story stuff.
Yeah. There was a lot of that. I feel like it I don't know. I'm not a fan of like not showing any gameplay off.
Okay, well, that always happens.
Yeah, that does always happen.
My point into it is like,
it's not a multiplayer focused.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Or live service games.
It's pretty refreshing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And, you know, a lot of them were just a lot of the games, and a lot of big, like, exciting stuff was single player stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Total War isn't, and a couple of the other ones.
Well, Total War still have like a single player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should still have a single player. Yeah. So that's cool. Like,
but yeah, it's not an exclusive single player game.
I just thought it was nice to see another focus on like seeing single player games, showing that the CEOs who keep trying to say that single player is dead are, you know, full of shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I hated the Warframe trailer.
Yeah.
It's just
Warframe stuff, huh?
Yeah, I don't like.
I think they always try to be way too serious.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, I don't think this is hitting the mark. But I mean, I think it still looks cool. But yeah, it's. I wanted to nominate it for the worst trailer of the year.
My big, oh shit, fucking awesome moment was the Divinity trailer.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the Divinity. Yeah, that was another cool trailer.
The Larian.
Yes. That's exciting.
Yeah.
As I was watching the trailer, which starts out really cool, whatever, the whole like live performance thing is also very silly and performative. But I was digging it, and then seeing the Larian like logo pop up at the end of it, I was just like, "Oh shit, no way!" The elves too. During the trailer, you see the elves, and those are very like obviously Divinity Original Sin elves. They're all spindly and kind of ugly looking, alien looking. So I started recognizing it. It was just like, no way. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I saw that there was a bunch of theories already coming out. That's how you know. That's how you know the fan base is ready.
I'll be ready for anything Larian puts out, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They do such a good job. Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 are like two of my favorite like CRPGs ever. So I was stoked. That was exciting.
Yeah.
The Resident Evil trailer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Showed off Leon.
Mm-hmm. You excited?
So that's cool. I refuse to be excited for Resident Evil. Frankie.
Uh-huh.
Refuse.
Uh-huh. Sure. I can hear it in your voice.
It's not excitement.
It's not excitement.
It's something else.
That's constipation. Yeah.
I gotta poop. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Now we know. What was it? Oh, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. They're releasing two games.
Right? I'm amazed that they're releasing two games. I'm a little sad that this seems to be another reboot. Because I felt like the last two Tomb Raider games have taken it in a pretty cool direction. So I guess we'll see.
This one feels more like a softish reboot.
I don't know. I mean,
there's the
going back to throwing her in her old outfit, and
yeah, but that's the remake of the first or the second game, like popular one.
It's the first one.
It is the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what this the second one is. So that'll be cool. It's cool that they're doing these two games back to back. So I think that'll be good for.
That's
for
exciting.
them.
I think those types of announcements are always cool and exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There was I was surprised in the Warhammer trailer. Not only was the trailer really cool, but they also showed some like actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Which I thought was
pretty good for a premiere trailer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Fate of the Old Republic didn't get that.
Right.
We just got a cinema that made me go, oh, fuck. They're not doing a remake of 2. They're just going to give us the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. The other Star Wars game looked pretty fun. Galactic Racer.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Now this is pod racing.
Not
I think it was more than pod.
No, I don't think
Exactly.
I saw any pods in it.
I think I did see some.
Yeah,
some
there were
pod
pods.
racers as well.
There were
but
some
there was
pod
also a lot of other
Yeah.
vehicles.
I'm
Star Wars.
super excited for it. It's really good.
It looks really good.
Not just pod racing this time.
I mean, Pod Racer was like their favorite racing game.
Right.
I even have it on my Steam right now, and occasionally it works, and I can play it. I don't know how. I don't know what I do to make it work, but if I fiddle around with it long enough, eventually it'll kind of work, and I can play it for a while.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do you have any other ones that you were excited about?
Audio Mech?
Eh?
You thought it was
Yeah.
You get to bring your own music in and it helps you like use your power-ups in the game? What a cool fucking idea.
It is a cool idea. I just really suck at most of those like rhythm music games.
But I don't think it's really a rhythm music game. It looks more like a shmup. Like Bullet Hell.
But I think the rhythm part is how it shoots at you and stuff, right?
That's how you shoot. So like this is what I'm interested to know. Like, can I put on like I don't know, something really sleepy and it still do well? You know, I wanna test the limits on this. Like,
put your head on my shoulder.
Exactly.
See how well you do? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah, I want to know how much it's going to impact and like what are they looking for in the song that actually helps you. So I don't know. Depending on how dynamic it is and whatnot, it could be really cool. I just think it's a really good idea. So yeah, I want to check that out like immediately. Was it Decrepit?
Decrepit?
Yeah.
That like single guy Souls-like game?
Yeah, it looked like almost like a roguelike first person dungeon crawler. Right? Because it said like I think there's something on the trailer that said like that it was a roguelike. Or maybe I was just interpreting that incorrectly. But if it is a roguelike, it seems like it could be a pretty good little dungeon crawler. It really made me think of like a modern NetHack. So yeah, we'll see. That looked like it could be good.
Yeah. What'd you think of that the Badger game?
Bradley the Badger?
Badly the Badger.
That looked great. I want to check it out. It looks fun and cute. It
by
could be really good.
the Rabbits guy.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that afterwards, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw that Chris Hudson, or not Chris Hudson, Casey Hudson on the Star Wars. I was like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
that's Casey. That's the Mass Effect too.
So yeah, that one looks like it could be super cute. Could be really fun. I hope it is. I'm probably gonna check it out. It looks too adorable.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
If you want to speak adorable, though, that the Coven of the Chicken Foot.
Oh yes.
That looks adorable.
That one looked amazing.
The old granny witch.
I'm buying that first
weird
day.
chicken familiar.
Yeah.
I love it. It looks fantastically charming.
Mm-hmm.
I did think of you when I saw that game. I was like, oh, I think Frankie would like this game.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, the animation looks absolutely great too.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Again, more single player games.
Mm-hmm.
They were just really, really good looking.
There's also that Out of Words, that co-op claymation game.
Oh yeah.
That one looked interesting. I thought that looked like it could be fun. And then there was that 007 game.
Yeah.
That
Lenny
looked
Kravitz's
with
ass.
Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Like, it's an interesting idea, I think, where they could take that. Weird that it's Lenny Kravitz, but okay, let's do it. Yeah,
That's fine.
we'll see about that one. I haven't had much faith in 007 games in a while, so.
There hasn't been any in a while.
Any worth talking, yeah. There's really only one that's been worth talking, honestly.
I mean, GoldenEye was the best.
Yep.
I played a bunch after that, and there's some all right ones.
Yeah, they're all right. They're just nothing.
But
You
none
don't
of
write
them,
home about them. Right?
Yeah, none of them get to like outstanding levels like GoldenEye. Even the remake of the GoldenEye that they tried to do wasn't.
Yeah,
good.
exactly. Lackluster. They just didn't capture.
This one actually has me more excited. I think IO Interactive is a good studio to try and trust with that.
Mm-hmm.
With their Hitman stuff.
Yeah.
Which can already feel a bit like being James Bond sometimes
Mm-hmm.
in some of the missions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good studio to put behind it. What'd you think about the Street Fighter trailer?
It was a thing. We'll see. I'm hopeful.
I tell you, the Mortal Kombat trailer looked far better.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. It was really cruel that dude was like, oh, we also brought in the whole cast of Mortal Kombat. Just kidding. But yeah, I'll hold out.
That'd be ridiculous. They already like set a record by number of people on stage to like give an award.
Right.
That's enough.
That's enough. Hmm.
Anything else?
Stupid Never Dies.
Oh, that looked okay.
I didn't know if I'd like it at the first 2/3 of that trailer.
Well, it's all a music video, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right?
I'm already losing interest.
Yeah.
And then the gameplay started, and I was like, "Oh,
right." Like,
okay, wait,
maybe.
Wait a minute. I kind of do like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, right?
You turn into a werewolf,
right?
You summon up other zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's that fast-paced action slashy combat that I really like.
Yeah, I don't know why they spent fucking 3 hours on that first part.
Oh, that music video. There was another game too that did a music video for their trailer, and Was this collaborated? Did you guys think of the same? Because that is a terrible. Don't do that. Don't do a music video for your video game trailer, please. I beg of you. It is the worst.
Yeah, and it's too situational too, right? Like you have no idea, like if your fan base is going to be into this or not. If it's your first release trailer, like you don't need a whole music video.
At first, I was like, okay. When the things first started, I was like, okay, some like,
you know what,
chainsaw, lollipop vibing,
right?
Looking characters.
So interweave it, like throw some gameplay in between,
yeah.
Like. But yeah, don't force me to watch some dumb music video. So dumb. I don't know. But yeah, but it could be a pretty cool game. So the last one I think I really want to mention, I think, is Pragmata.
Oh, I've talked about it a bunch before. I keep forgetting that was a trailer because
yeah, we've talked about it many times before. But
yeah, I'm already stoked for it. I'm already excited for it.
They announced that the demo is available. That's what I'm playing on stream today. So.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't realize the demo was up.
How are you liking it?
I
guess we'll talk about that in a little bit.
It's pretty basic. I mean, it's just a demo, but it's cool. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a bit. I'll give some more details. But I like it. So.
It's a game that yeah. I don't know. Capcom still is one of those developing companies that I just always like. I think they make really good games. Even sometimes lackluster, but
yeah.
They're also ones that like they start with when the price increases started even to like the $70, they're like, yeah, we're doing things differently. We're gonna do like different price categories for the different games that they release. So I think that they're a little bit more forgiving and a little bit better on like customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
Than a lot of others. They try and think about things like that. Like their re-releases have all released for like $30, $40. I don't think a single one of them ever released over 40. And even some of their like newer releases release for like $50-$60 instead of the 70.
Right.
And I think having that sort of catalog, I mean, obviously they hit that 70 mark too. Monster Hunter World was $70, and their bigger titles are probably gonna all hit that. But at least they range. At least they release in ranges.
Yeah.
And let's be face it, they have some awesome IP. They've got Mega Man, which they also showed a trailer for.
They did. That's right.
A new Mega Man game.
A new Mega Man's.
Taking it to 2.5D.
So yeah, I was just looking over at Highguard again. So it's supposed to be a raid shooter. It looks like they're trying to. I mean, this looks like it reminds me of some like D&D games. Some older ones, except in like first person, and it definitely has this like, kind of more ancient times along with like newer technology.
I think it was an okay trailer. There's nothing to write home about. Some people said it was like, some people are like calling it the Concord 2 trailer.
Yeah. Which
I don't think is fair. These characters look far more interesting than the Concord characters.
That's a pretty low bar.
It is, but it's still a bar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing is here is that it's releasing in like a month.
Yeah, it comes free to play.
And this is supposed to be
near
like
the end of next month.
yeah, and this is supposed to be like the big trailer. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah, they paid the most money for it.
Yeah, exactly. Is this where all the money went?
Probably where a
To
big
the
portion of the
announcement.
money went.
January 26th is when it's coming
First
out.
off, it was a fairly long trailer, and from the reports we're getting, like,
Yeah, 2.5
if your trailer
minutes
was
long.
over a minute, you're probably looking at over $1 million.
Yep.
So they probably spent well over $1 million.
Well, maybe this
Over
is
a couple $1 million.
this might be the only advertisement that they bought because I haven't seen jack else. So.
That's the first. It was the announcement. That was the announcement. So maybe we'll get a few more.
I doubt it because they spent all their money.
That might have been the whole budget.
Yeah,
Went to
That
the
was the
Game
whole marketing
Awards
budget.
final trailer. That's what everyone was giving it shit. I didn't think it was all that bad.
I
Obviously,
think it
for
could
a
be
final
interesting.
trailer,
it's gonna be.
for me, for a final trailer, I would have just put the Star Wars one
Yeah, I mean,
at the end, or even the Divinity one. But like,
I don't know how it's gonna stand up being a free to play multiplayer game. I don't know. We'll see.
it depends on how well they do,
So-
how unique and diverse they can keep their characters.
Yeah,
People are growing tired of these live service games. It's not in a great market.
yeah,
It needs to either catch on quick and light fire, or it's probably got to get canceled in like 2 months.
yeah. I mean,
after
that's
the fact.
that's why I think Marvel Rivals has been so pivotal.
It has been a success. They made it a year.
Yeah,
They're fine.
they made it
doing
a
fine.
year. They brought
They're-
competition to all the other ones who are out there who have made it. It's
Well, they
forced
just
them
brought
to
it to
change.
Overwatch. Like,
No. It's been
they
across.
forced Overwatch to
It
do.
did the biggest to Overwatch, but
I mean, it's been really to Overwatch. Let's just be fair.
Overwatch was on. No. It affected the other ones as well. It definitely did. But definitely the most to Overwatch because they were the one on top and they saw a lot of their gamers jumping ship. So competition good.
Yeah, they've done all right. I was playing as Gambit the other night when we played. That was
Yeah.
fairly fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then
yeah.
they showed the Deadpool.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did show off the
trailer.
Deadpool over it. Yeah. Which we'll see. I'm a little skeptical on how he's going to fit
Which
in.
also had Devil Dinosaur in it.
Yeah.
What if they made Devil Dinosaur a character? I'd play Rivals every day, all day. Does it just be a T-Rex? You better be big like a T-Rex too, you know?
Right.
Be fucking awesome. And, like, try and eat
Mm-hmm.
people. Sam Neill.
Yeah, I think that covers all of the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say, Streamer Awards, they were super awkward many
Always
other
are.
times because it was less scripted. But I gotta say, it felt more real. Like, yeah, just bottom line, it felt more real.
That's what I mean about like Jeff Keighley kind of being a troll, because it felt like he trolled with that last trailer.
Yeah.
He played it up like this was like, although he did do it right. You know, it's not a game that is coming out in 6 years. It's a game that's coming out soon,
Yeah.
and he rarely gets to do that.
Mhm, mhm.
Hopefully, they can build some hype and get something behind him. Who knows?
For the Streamer Awards, though, I was super happy that I Just Love Puzzles won. I don't know if you guys have seen her, little old lady that she just plays puzzles. She just does them. That's it. Talks.
Never
Super
seen
sweet.
her, but I like that.
Yeah, she had a very, very,
Find that very wholesome.
yeah, she had a super wholesome acceptance speech and everything. It was super cool. Really,
Like,
really happy at that.
Like Skyrim Granny,
Yeah.
who retired.
Mm-hmm.
Because she just got
For the
tired of
second
playing
time.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Until she gets wanting to play Skyrim again.
Exactly.
Let's face it.
Now she can
it's
play it on the
Skyrim.
Switch. All right. Let's do our weeks.
Yeah. I had one. All right. Your turn.
I also had one.
Okay.
Coffee and
Andrew.
corn dogs.
Oh man, I had such a week. You guys aren't even gonna believe it.
That's fantastic. All right, wrap it up.
This week. Checking out this Dome Keeper game.
Yeah, that looks really cool. Looks
Yeah, I
interesting.
played the demo a ways back when it was on Next Fest. I found it to be like a little bit too punishing, but
Mm.
they got a lot easier modes in the game now, so
Mm-hmm.
not as punishing. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, you make a little mine at night and get resources to upgrade your dome, and then by day you kill aliens trying to attack your dome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, pretty fun, pretty simple. I just started playing it literally at the start of the podcast, so this is like first impressions on this game. But pretty fun. I like it a lot better than I liked the demo. I was kind of sleeping on it after I did play the demo because I didn't really feel like there was much to it. But there's some good depth to it. I think it's good roguelike, good gameplay loop. Lots of different characters with different abilities, and kind of changes how you play the game.
Yeah.
Some interesting stuff. So check it out.
It's a good
I
thing
did-
that I'm not into roguelikes.
Yeah.
I did pick up that Drive Beyond Horizons game for me and Christian. So we got that game now.
Yeah. I got the demo.
So okay, sweet.
Which I think you should just pick up and we should play together.
Yeah, we should all play that game in a multiplayer.
Yeah. Well, I told Christian.
Little fun times. I mean, I think we'd just do it with the demo too, but the scenario in the demo is pretty short.
I will.
Fun times we'll get out of that.
I'll pick it up now. I picked it up. Now I'm putting it down.
I think I pick up what you're putting down. Yeah, been checking that out. New Total War Warhammer 3 DLC came out, so checking that out a bit.
Mm.
And then I just was checking it out a bit more when they announced the new Total War that they got plans for. So very excited now for Total War stuff.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Sega gets like all of my money when it comes to the Total War franchise. Just like, yep, there you go. Thanks, Sega.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my paycheck. Fine, take it.
Yeah, every
Sons of
time. Yeah,
bitches.
it's been like every DLC that's come out for all of the Total War Warhammer games I've bought, and own. And they reward me for it. I can still play I have access to the DLC that I bought from Total War Warhammer 1 in Total War Warhammer 3. They loop all that stuff in, so at least the content stays around
Mhm.
when they move to different games.
Stays
That's why
relevant.
Always had access to it. I didn't have to go play like the old game if I wanted to play the dwarves because they're not in the new one or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's been really cool. It definitely kept me playing the game post the first one. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. Just really boned up for the new Total War.
Mm-hmm.
You got all
That trailer-
excited.
Very excited about that new trailer. I mean, I knew about all the speculation from it for a while, but
Yeah.
it's still just really exciting to see it finally get announced. Oh,
It
yeah,
was
it's
a
finally
good
happening.
It was a good trailer.
It was a good trailer too. Yeah, it actually had some gameplay, which for
Yeah. It looked awesome.
A rare treat.
It's also the first Total War that's going to be available on consoles.
That one I'm a little worried about. I hope they don't like dumb down the UI too much because they wanted to make it consolable.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. It might be all right.
If anything, there'll be a mod 2 months later that'll give you
Months?
classic.
Right.
Okay, probably
Next day.
like a
I
week.
think you're selling the mod community short there.
Yeah. No, I see it within the first few hours.
Yeah.
Before the game's out.
Probably, maybe. There's a possibility.
Depends on how much of beta test they have.
Yeah.
And if you're listening in Creative Assembly, I'd love to be a part of that. Hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. He needs a job.
I have a job.
You won't
need
if
to
you do
keep-
that.
I already have a job that I hate.
I know, buddy. We all hate our jobs.
Oh yeah, it's a job.
We're all being exploited for our time.
I'd hate it even if I liked it, but I don't.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it. Nothing too exciting for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In all honesty, I don't have a whole lot. Watched a little bit more of Andor. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good show. I like it. I'm getting more and more intrigued. So there's that.
I like the more. I like the. But that show has a better like war vibe. Like like Rogue One.
Yeah,
you know,
it's very
that had this like war movie, war show.
well. It's more
vibe
cloak and
to it.
dagger to it than it's.
Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit more espionage and stuff, but it still has that.
But you have the backdrop of the war, like building up,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
yeah. I like that. What else? Marvel Rivals. New Rogue character, super cool.
I didn't get to. I
She's difficult.
didn't get to be Rogue.
You just said something. I couldn't let you play her.
That's cool. I mean, I hadn't gotten to be Gambit either, and I was trying to be Gambit, which I started doing all right as. I was doing pretty decent.
Does it help if you play Gambit with a French accent?
It does actually. It's
Or
encouraged.
well, I guess like a Creole accent.
Yeah.
Actually French, but yeah.
You can do French too. It does still help.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, there's French in there, but I mean, I feel like proper Gambit.
Yeah,
He's not like a
it's-
French stereotype with
No,
like a
French
striped
Creole.
shirt and a beret and a baguette on your back. He's not Expedition 33.
No, it's not.
Where
I'm
every
just
other
saying.
word out of your mouth is meow.
But yeah, it's. I feel like they've shaken some things up this season pretty well, and they continue to with the season, the half season. So yeah, I'm super happy with the game. I hope it continues to do well. That being said, I have a new theory that they are really scaling back the servers. Because last time that we played, when we were playing against bots, like it looked like somebody was hard cheating. Because like the bots, they would just zip to you or somebody else, and sometimes just give you some like crazy headshots. So I think they have turned down the quality of the AI on the game, which to me kind of says like, yeah, they're not paying as hardcore for it now. I've also noticed a lot of slowdowns, and it could be our internet, but like everyone has been saying that like
No, remember
stuttering and
I was
whatnot.
talking
and-
about it when I first started. I was
Yep.
like, my game was running like fucking ass, and I had to go into the settings, and then I messed with everything, and it ended up being like none of it because I changed things, changed it back, and then all of a sudden it was like, okay,
Yeah.
it was fine, it was working.
Yep. Yeah, like it's one of these things where you can't tell whether it's your computer or not. I mean, this is the only like a game online that I play that's like this intense, right? At least currently. And so it's something where it's like I don't know if it's just my internet or my computer, what's going on. But the thing is that everyone that I've seen, like if I catch a live stream of somebody, they're talking about how they just have random like network drops, you know, like their game will just skip. And like crazy rubber banding, stuff like that. So it feels like it's across the board, which again just makes me think that they're not doing as well, and they are scaling back the cost of the servers. So we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, hopefully they do well enough and continue the game, because their plan was to have it going for 10 years, which is a commitment. So it would be nice, because I do think they're shaking things up. They've done a lot for.
I don't think they're doing too bad.
No, I don't think they're doing horribly. I don't see them like bowing out soon, but it could be a thing. We'll see.
They announce it tomorrow. Server shutting down.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, when the day does come, I won't be surprised
Yeah.
when they're just like, well, it's not making us enough money anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go launch something else with a different successful IP.
Yep.
I don't know what else is hot with the kids these
Well,
days.
Netflix bought everything. So
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I look forward to the new Stranger Things Battle Royale.
yeah.
Right. It's coming.
Oh god,
Yeah.
did they put out a Stranger Things game of some sort?
They did. I don't think it did very well.
I'm sure it didn't. Yeah, shit like that never does.
Yeah.
Needless cash grabs.
Yeah, no. Oh god, okay. And yeah, I'm playing Pragmata on, is that what it's called? Pragmata, something like that.
I think it's Pragmata.
Pragmata. Oh, like Stigmata.
Yeah,
I got the Pragmata.
it's exactly like Stigmata.
Yeah, instead of the wounds of Christ, you get the wounds of
AI.
AI,
Don't we all?
which is basically just questioning your existence. So,
yeah, this game's pretty cool. I really like the way that the hacking takes place in battle. To give you some bonuses for your attack, some of which you are super required to do any damage. So it makes the battle pretty what's the word? Like, you have to be a little strategic, right? Like, you have to back off a little bit, make sure you can hack them, then do the little hack real quick, and then you can wail on them. Otherwise, it kind of progresses like, you know, just like Dead Space or Resident Evil. You're going around solving little puzzles and whatnot. So it's nothing. It's right now definitely that battle stuff is the real catch here. So yeah. It's good stuff so far. I'm liking it. I mean, there's not a whole lot that I could say about it. I just started the demo, and most of the time today has been not looking at it. So, trying to deal with the show.
yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I approve. And I think that's really it. I got nothing else to report.
Right on.
Christian, did you actually have nothing, or? Did you?
No, I've got stuff.
Okay.
It's fine. I did things this week. Jeez.
I don't know. Maybe
You
you
also
didn't.
played Drive Beyond Horizons.
I also
yeah,
played Drive
that's right.
Beyond Horizons. There you go. All right, we're done.
We're done.
We're done here.
Let's see. Currently, I'm playing Ball Pit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I say playing, but I'm more or less just letting it play itself. I am cheating my ass off today. As far as playing a game for a stream.
Oh, you're just having the guy run it.
Yeah,
for you?
I'm just having the guy
Classic.
who runs everything for me. It's great. Let's see. Yeah, I've done things this week. Mostly, I've put together a commander deck. I made an Uncle Iroh deck, and that's been fun. Got that together. Gonna try and play that today, and beat on some noobs. Mostly Andrew.
What?
That's right.
I'm not a noob.
Yeah, but you are when I beat you down. You're gonna get beat down like you're a noob.
We'll see who's beating whom.
Okay, but this got
correct
weirdly,
words. Correct usage of whom. That's double points. You're going down,
which made
Christian.
it weirdly erotic,
That's how I meant it.
and I liked it.
Oh, that's all good.
That's what he was looking for.
Let's see. Yeah, started playing Drive Beyond Horizons, an early access game. Played a pretty good amount of it now. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do on stream with like you and like one other person. Have like a full team of 4 people. Trying to make it as far as we can, with some like some of the difficulty turned up a bit.
Yeah.
Because it is utterly silly. Difficulty not turned up. I set myself launching into the sky.
You can do that with the difficulty turned up too.
Yeah. Just by accidentally, like, I picked up a like crate, like a wood pallet crate, and ended up getting launched into the sky like a
Nice.
rocket.
Nice.
Because apparently I was standing on a piece of wood that was laying over it, and when I picked it up, everything has like collision and physics, so it just like launched me into this space. Thankfully, there's no fall damage, so I came back down fine. But
That's good.
it does make for very, very silly moments like that,
Yeah.
which I think would be perfect. To play together with some people. We got a road trip.
All right.
Yeah, a fun road trip. Get a great big convoy.
I'm totally down. Totals, man. Totals.
Been kind of wanting to play the original KOTOR. So I might get that going this week and play through Knights of the Old Republic games. Because they're so good. And then Fate of the Old Republic. It got announced.
Right. Maximum excitement.
Yeah.
What a nerd.
No,
Like Star Wars. That's
I don't like
Imagine.
Star Wars.
what.
No,
Are you
it's Disney
in
got their
love with
hands
Star
on it.
Wars?
I'm not in love with Star Wars. I just think it's a pretty neat IP, and I enjoy the KOTOR games. And knowing that there's a third KOTOR game, which I thought would like never happen,
That's
is
true.
a pretty awesome thing.
No, that's fair.
I thought the racer looked pretty cool too, actually.
The racer game looks really fun, and I'm super excited about that as well. But for different reasons, like I said, Pod Racing was one of my favorite like racing games.
Right.
It's so like
Pod Racing.
it felt like you were going fast, like the F-Zero games, but it wasn't nearly as challenging or as tough as the F-Zero games.
Mm-hmm.
That's still pretty tough, though.
It was
It's
still pretty tough.
Or maybe I just sucked at it.
I just mostly mean in the AI. The AI for those F-Zero games was like utterly ridiculously good. And your opponents were just insanely good at the game.
Mm-hmm. I hope that they include the original Pod Racer in that game, though. That would be nice. I don't think they will, but it would be nice.
I'm interested to see what they do, and hopefully they don't like nickel and dime everything too much. It seems like a game that would be easy to nickel and dime people on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm a little worried on that front for it. Let's see what else. What else? Oh boy, what else?
That's it.
I guess that's about it.
I knew it. Fucker.
Mostly been like replaying some games that came out this year to try and make some decisions on what I feel
Mm-hmm.
should take home my games of the year.
I think Expedition 33 won enough. And while as I did enjoy that game, it probably won't be my game of the year.
Now, I typically like to lean into some of the lesser known titles
Yeah.
that didn't get shouts out this year.
Honestly, like, I really liked that. I really liked Ball Pit.
Yeah.
Like, that game is super fun.
They were nominated this year.
And well, they should have been.
won.
They put out a fantastic. They put out a fantastic game.
Yeah.
I can't fault you for that. I'm literally playing it right now
There you go.
because it is a really fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. So I imagine we'll have some crossovers in our lists. Anyways, we always do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Shall we wrap it up?
I suppose so.
All right. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. It's been a pleasure. Gotta start this music here. As always, you could always catch us on the YouTubes and the Twitch at CGB Network, or on Twitch it's CGB_network. You can find us on our website, classicgamerbrain.com. And you can also catch our Discord if you'd like to join in on the conversation with us. That's discord.classicgamerbrain.com. Hop on in, give us your comments, questions, concerns. And yeah.
Tell me how much you hate my face.
Oh, that's cool. You don't need to say that. We
to your
understand.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can voice that. Sometimes it can be frustrating not to be able to voice how much it pisses them off.
Yeah, you need that cathartic
That's right,
release.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
I want to give them that space to
Well,
tell
I
them how
can't tell
much they hate me. In the comments. Feel free.
Let us know down in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Coffee, for joining.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Two Littles, for joining.
Oh, you are most welcome.
And thank you, everyone out there.
Just for being you.
Yeah. Like, subscribe. We love you all. We'll catch you
Follow.
next time. Yeah, follow.
Comment
Do that thing.
on how much you won't follow us.
That too. Okay, bye.
It's the end of the
A lot of
8-bit
comments about these
show.
guys that won't follow us.
It's time to go on.
Somebody might follow us.
At the end of the 8-bit show.
I think we had a follow last
Bye
week.
to all of our friends and neighbors.
I have to check now.
They just ignore me. No one loves me.
We love you. You're providing them backing vocals. It's great.
I was trying to.
I knew it.
You're
Son
right.
of a bitch. You'll pay for this. You and that little dog too.
Choo choo.